Today, we're digging into a powerful framework for learning and communication, something called the micro-expertise blueprint. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let me ask you something. You ever been in a meeting, or maybe you're reading an article and you just feel completely lost? Like you're swimming in a sea of jargon? It almost feels like it's designed to be confusing, right? It's super frustrating, and honestly, it happens all the time. Well, what if I told you there's a better way, a way to slice right through all that noise, a method that lets you get a handle on really complex subjects fast, and then share what you've learned in a way that actually makes sense to people?
And that method is what we're calling the micro-expertise blueprint. It's a totally fresh way of looking at knowledge. See, the whole focus shifts. It's not about mastering an entire field anymore. It's about pulling out those immediate, actionable insights. Just think about it for a second. The traditional way to become an expert, that takes years, right? Decades of deep academic study. The micro-expert, they're on a whole different clock. We're not talking years here, we're talking minutes. Just minutes of focused work to deconstruct an idea and get right to its core. So what exactly is micro-expertise? Well, it's a skill. It's the skill of taking any complex subject, stripping away all that confusing jargon, and finding what's actually essential, the stuff you can act on. It's all about turning dense, complicated info into clear, useful knowledge. Now, I know that might sound a little complicated, but the process itself is actually surprisingly simple. It really all boils down to a super clear 3-step blueprint for taking knowledge apart.
Okay, so here's how it works. Step 1, isolate the core. You gotta ask yourself, what is the single most important idea here? Then, step 2, identify the key pillars. What are the 2 or 3 concepts that absolutely have to be there to support that main idea? And finally, step 3, distill the takeaway. This is the whole point, right? To get to that one high-impact insight someone can use right away.
Look, the point of this blueprint isn't to turn you into some kind of walking encyclopedia. Nobody needs that. It's about developing the precision, like a surgeon, to identify and communicate what is absolutely essential. It's really about knowing what matters. All right, so we've talked about what this is and how to do it. But the big question is, why should you care? What's the payoff? Well, the real-world payoff is huge. It's about turning that feeling of complexity and confusion into genuine confidence. When you get this down, it means you can grasp new topics almost instantly. You can pull out the most important takeaways for pretty much any audience. Just imagine being able to confidently jump into all sorts of conversations, whether you're talking to your boss or just hanging out with friends, because you know exactly how to find the real insights hiding under all that jargon. And this method is incredibly versatile. I mean, this isn't just for business or tech stuff. Think about the most intimidating subjects you can imagine. I'm talking quantum mechanics, classical philosophy, you name it. Literally any topic, no matter how complex it seems, can be broken down with this blueprint. So, okay, now the focus shifts. It's on you. You've got this new tool in your toolkit now, a whole new way to learn and communicate. So the only real question left is, where are you going to use it first? Because ultimately, that's what this is all about, empowerment. It's about giving you the tools to step into any conversation and add value, to contribute with a kind of depth that honestly might even surprise yourself. So I'm going to leave you with this question. What's that one subject that's always kind of fascinated you, or maybe even intimidated you a little bit? What are you going to deconstruct first?